Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wow Coffee Chat. Yay! Thanks for joining me. So, for those of you who don't know me, and I know all of you in the room do, I'm so pleased to have you here online with the Wow Tribe. My name is Michelle Andruszak. I am a certified management consultant and certified business coach. But beyond and above that, I am fun. That's what I tell myself anyway. I try and make you to believe that too. And ferociously focused on helping entrepreneurs increase their productivity and profitability. And I'm so stoked because I just got off a coaching call this morning where I helped a client build her business by a possible $5,000 per month. So that is super exciting. I'm super excited. So Robin's in the house too. So ladies, this is not all about me. Coffee Chat's all about you, but I have to give a shout out to our Coffee Chat sponsor. Is Grounded. Brandy, thank you for being our sponsor. I must admit, you probably saw a Facebook post from me saying I was tired and I needed a rest, and so off to Canmore we went. Packed the dog up and off we went. And I stopped by Brandy's coffee shop on the way because we went down 22. Amazing customer service. Brandy, you've done a brilliant job at training your staff. And the coffee was just as good as you would make it yourself. So,
oh, wonderful.
Yeah, get yourself to Grounded because it's worth it. Absolutely. So with that said, ladies, let's get to know about you. Shauna's in the house. So I think we'll probably have people joining us on and off throughout the hour. But we are here to get to know each other because I coach in business and in life that we have to know, like, and trust each other in order to do business with each other. And that's what WOW is all about. It's that first getting to know you. So let's start with who wants the hot seat first to introduce yourself and your business and tell us all about you so we can get to know what you offer to the world with your gifts and how you can help our members of the WOW Tribe. Wow, we're going ding dong all over the place. This is great. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Sandy. Thanks for joining us. So I know I'm going to ask a person who's done this a few times before. She'll lead the way. Lucy, will you tell us about who you are and what you do?
Well, my name is Lucy Bouvier, and I operate and work at Carlos, a little bead store. So basically, I see a Brandy tapping her fingers.
It's not because she's bored or anything.
I know.
Nope, not because I'm bored.
I know, I'm just teasing. What we do is we have beads from around the world, and what we help our customer is to just bring a little bit of sparkle in their life, or a little gemstone, or whatever.
A little bling.
Oh, are you wearing the quartz?
I am wearing my quartz today. My Michelle necklace. Thank you, Lucy.
You're welcome. I like, to associate gemstone with all the women that I meet because everybody has such a great personality in the WOW, and I learn constantly about all aspects of business, and I have made some really great friendship also along the way. So that's why WOW is so dear to me. And what else do we do? So we host parties, and we also have we call it the bead mobile. So we'll take our beads and we'll do make and take at different people's venues. So we do also work related. I'm going to be heading to Lacombe here in the next week or so at the lodges, and we have a big container of beads that we call our bead soup. So people that do come and they don't use all the beads to do a project, they'll donate their beads to the bead soup, and then we take it on the road. So there you go. So
amazing. So ladies, if you want a night out, I know we did our WOW fun night out at Lucy's. We had a little wine. We did a little WOW bracelet creation. It's a great place and so worth the drive. Get on Lucy's website and find her, make the drive, take your girlfriends, and wow, love Carlos Little Bead Store. Love Lucy. Because, Lucy has been part of the WOW tribe from the very beginning. So she's 5 years in. So thank you for being a part of the WOW tribe, Lucy. And so we are going to my new BFFs, Emma and Mia from Are You Social? So what you don't know is these lovely ladies sometimes when I'm not available become the voice of WOW. So they are super social and super awesome. So Emma and Mia, would you tell us about yourselves and Are You Social?
Yeah, so we're good?
Yeah, you're good.
Are You Social is a digital marketing agency. We're out of Red Deer. So same thing we kind of do for WOW. We help other people out with their social media and stuff. We got a whole team that does video and photography, and it's an absolute blast. So I am the human resource manager here, as well as I'm also a social media manager.
And I'm also a social manager and the assistant manager at Are You Social. And we were so excited to start working with WOW and be able to, you know, be a part of this group. And also Michelle is so inspiring and great. So it's always so amazing to come on to things like this and just have some meetings with Michelle. It's really nice.
Well, I could not keep up without you lovely ladies. And you know, these guys are always really good, not only to develop your social media strategy, but also to bounce an idea off. Like, oh, gee, what about a coffee chat? Should I do a coffee chat? Yes, Michelle, go do a coffee chat. So they're great to bounce some marketing strategies off, because sometimes when you brainstorm and you're the only person in the room, you agree with everything you think is a good idea.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that other person.
So thanks for being here, ladies. Thanks for sharing the message about Are You Social from Red Deer. And they actually do some great photography and great video. So if anyone's seen the Meet Michelle video, I'm calling it, on the WOW Facebook group, I went into Are You Social. They literally had a script written up for me, ready to go after getting to know me. And I was in and out in 10 minutes. The video was done. And within 24 hours, it was online. Crazy amazing. So if you're looking for professional videos, they're your gals. And you'll probably see them at the WOW Awards and anniversary celebration, you know, doing some social media tweeting and all that kind of fun stuff while I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. So that's June 6th. So if you haven't already got your tickets to the WOW anniversary, get them now, because those tickets are going, and I'm limiting seats to just under 200. So I'm pretty sure we'll sell out, if not sooner rather than later. So if you haven't already got your ticket, get your ticket. See the dragon. And believe it or not, the dragon is not me. That's not necessarily true if you ask my husband. Okay, moving on. Brandy, tell us about you and Grounded.
I'm Brandy Harder. I own Grounded here in Caroline. I'm right on the highway here. I've got a little 2 tables and a drive-through, and I just serve drinks, and I have cookies and muffins and stuff like that. No sandwiches or anything, but yeah. So anyways, I started it up in September of last year, and it's going really good. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah.
Awesome. Brandy has the best lavender lattes ever. If you've not actually tried a lavender latte, when I first tried it, it's like, oh, what's this gonna, am I gonna smell nice and drink coffee? Win-win. But it was fabulous.
Really good. Yeah.
Fabulous. So get to Grounded, get yourself a lavender latte. Okay, and Miss Sandy Hitala is in the house. Hi, Sandy. So I have a lot of Sandy's clothing in my closet. I don't know about you, but you maybe we should visit Sandy's together and go shopping. Sandy, tell us about you and your business. Oh, I cannot hear you. That's all right. We'll go back to Sandy when she figures out her sound. How about now? Can anyone hear Sandy? No?
No.
Okay. You might have to turn your microphone up or your speakers up a little bit. We'll come back to you. Don't worry. We won't let you go without sharing what you do. Miss Shauna, hi. I
Hi.
tell you, if you want to go to Disneyland, this is your girl. So, Shauna, tell us about who you are, what you do, and welcome, because you're a WOW Tribe newbie.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good. So I'm a home-based travel agent. I started about 1.5 years ago, and I'm just outside of Rocky, but I can help anybody anywhere. So, like Michelle said, I am a Disney expert. I've been there 23 times myself to Disneyland.
Wow.
And I've also been to Disney World only once, but I do other trips too. I can book sun vacations, Vegas, Hawaii, all that kind of stuff. And pretty much everything's just done online, and whatever you need, I can help you.
Wow. That is fantastic. I need to pick your brain because we are going to Disney in the first 2 weeks of July. So I need a list of things to do and see. A list of non-scary rides.
They're not scary. All of them are not scary. So
All of them are not scary. Okay.
yeah, you have to go on all of them just to try them out. For sure.
Shauna, thanks for being here and
Thank you.
introducing yourself and showcasing your business to the WOW Tribe. Let's move on to a lady that I dearly love. Actually, I dearly love all of you, to be quite honest. But Robin, I always say to Robin when I want to grow up to be just like you. So, Robin, how are you today, my lovely? And would you share about what you do and who you are?
I'm terrific, and of course, I get paid to party, so I have a pretty good gig here. I sell Party Light, in case you're wondering what the heck that means. So I love doing the parties, but I need some people on my team because I can't be everywhere. And Party Light was kind of in a slump, and so was I for a bit, because if I'm not really pumped about what I'm selling, I can't do it. And they are like, oh my God, turned around, and the trajectory is like straight up. So I'm looking for some people to help in my business. And so if you know anybody who just needs a little bit of money now, or who would like a career like I've had for almost 21 years, then I'm your girl. I love it.
So, Robin, you have a Candle of the Month club. I know,
I do have a candle club.
Would you share what that is?
I love it. We have a candle club where you have 12 ladies, or we have one gent. So, because lots of people think men don't light candles, and oh my God, Murray thinks we're running seances here. He has candles all the time. And every month, the people in it are committed to spending a certain amount, and it works out really well, because then that way they know the specials every month, because I let them know the specials, and they commit to making a purchase every month, and then 1 month of the year they get all the free stuff. And I think you got a little bit of free stuff the first month.
I did. I can't believe it. And don't worry, everyone, children included, are getting candles for Christmas, because this, like, seriously, being a part of the candle club, I got, oh my gosh, like 2 years worth of my favorite candles. I'm not going to burn out anytime soon, and pun intended, because they are beautiful candles. Honestly, I love the big 3 wick jars that last forever. And you know, when you've got a husband who works in the oil field and a 6-month puppy Labradoodle, and they're both boys, sometimes my house gets a little stinky. So lighting a candle goes a long way to making me happy.
And I really love it, because every once in a while somebody contacts me on the website and says, oh, I've been trying some other candles and they're just not the same. I need to see you. So I love that.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us today, Robin.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no, this is great. I love the coffee chat. I love my coffee from Grounded. So be sure to pick up yours for the next one. April 2nd is the next coffee chat. By the way, we're doing an evening one from 7 till 8. So I might be drinking decaf by that point.
Yeah.
Right? But don't forget to put that on your calendar. So April 2nd, Tuesday, April 2nd from 7 till 9, we'll get together to know, like, and trust each other again. So we have Kimberly in the house today, all the way from north of Grand Prairie. Hi, Kimberly. How are you?
Hi, everybody.
So
Can you hear me?
Kimberly, yeah. Can you tell us about who you are and what you do?
Sorry about the relaxed position. I just woke up from a nap about 5 seconds before this call started, so I didn't want to move yet.
Then you really need it.
Yeah, I do. I actually am fighting off an infection, so I needed to sleep. I'm a life coach. I'm actually just starting my branding and looking to help oil field families through transitions, the coming and goings, all the hardships of being an oil field widow, and all the lovely joys that being an oil field wife or spouse or family has to deal with, because we love our lifestyle. Sometimes we don't like the circumstances that it can bring into our lives. So I'm just starting out. I've only been in business for about 4 months now. So it's a steep learning curve, and I love WOW because the people connections are great, the support and the encouragement I'm getting and just the help to get going and the encouragement to keep going when it gets tough is something that I really appreciate.
Kimberly,
So thank you.
Oh, no, that's awesome. Well, first of all, I hope you feel better really, really soon and you kick that infection's butt. And secondly, ladies, Kimberly has posted a little bit of a market research poll on the WOW Facebook group. So go in there and by a quick show of hands, if you've ever worked or had a spouse work in the oil field industry and maybe, have that lifestyle of he's home for 2 weeks, messing up your schedule, and then you have to reset your schedule again. Right? So by raise of hands, who's in the group that's in that situation?
Not now.
Not now. No. Awesome. So Kimberly, this is a great place for you to ask your market research questions as you did on WOW. So good for you for using the tribe.
Thank you.
Working on that. That's fantastic. Miss Kalina, my favorite health coach who keeps me from the brink of burnout. So thank you for finally kicking my butt to Canmore this weekend. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'm glad to see that you had gone. So good. I'm Kalina White, and I am a health, wellness, and lifestyle coach. And I coach on intuitive and mindful eating, and then moving into stress management and self-care. So putting you back on the priority list so you can rediscover yourself, your energy, and your health. So, and then, coaching online, and I coach, habit transition.
Oh, I love that. Habit transition. Boy, isn't that hard to break a habit and then not have anybody to help you get through it?
Yes. So accountability and that support can really, instill some of these habits that we know are good for us. And that's where a coach comes in.
Right. Absolutely. Just because you want to walk, I always say there is an old African proverb, and I got reminded of it the other day. If you want to go somewhere fast, go alone. But if you want to go into the long haul, then take a tribe with you. So WOW is your tribe, ladies, of support, encouragement, and because we have coaches, we have life coaches, we have health coaches, we have business coaches, we have support people. I mean, that's what WOW is all about, is working collectively to build wildly successful businesses together rather than working in a silo. So Kalina, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. WOW has been awesome. I have been working with Michelle for the last year, almost exactly. And I don't even hardly recognize myself as far as how far I've been able to come with personally and professionally. So thank you so much, Michelle.
Oh, it's my pleasure. My greatest success is honestly sitting back and watching you guys do the work. It really is, because, you know, like Lucy said, Lucy's experienced she says a 44% increase in sales over the last year just by implementing tools and tips she's learned with coaching with myself and the other ladies of WOW, and connecting through the different masterminds that WOW offers. And but she always says, but you gotta do the work, right, Lucy? You gotta do the work. So Kristen, let's hear more about you and what you do and how you serve with your gifts.
All right. So hi, everybody. I'm Kristen Bellows. I'm out of Red Deer. I'm a mortgage broker with the Mortgage Group. I've been licensed as a mortgage broker for about the past year and been a part of WOW for the last year. Before that, I worked in banking for 12 years. And I just I got to a point where I loved what I did, but it was stressful, and I didn't like feeling like I had to always pressure customers into buying things, selling a product to meet my quotas. So that's kind of what led me into getting licensed as a mortgage broker. I can still do what I love to do, but now I can look out for the customer's best interest, unintended, instead of the bank. So it's been a crazy year, but it's been a good one. And I love working with first-time home buyers, but I can also help people who are looking to renew a mortgage or maybe refinance to consolidate some debt, things like that as well. So that's what I do.
Awesome. Welcome, Kristen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we have Vanessa in the house today. Hi, Vanessa. Thanks for joining Coffee Chat.
Thanks for having me. Sorry I'm late, so I missed the first 10 minutes, but
it is all good because we are recording, and you'll be able to catch the recording when I post it in the WOW group with all the other tribe members, checking out who's who in the zoo of the WOW group to find out how we can support, grow, and lead to that ultimate entrepreneurial success together. So Vanessa, tell us about you. Where are you from? What do you do? What's your business?
So I'm from Lethbridge, Alberta, which is down in the south, north of Montana. And I'm a single mom going through a divorce, and I was going through a lot of stress, and I was having a lot of stress, and I was kind of like, I could barely get out of bed, kind of fatigue, depression, and then someone shared with me this all-natural product that totally changed my life, and I thought, that's my answer. You know, I can leave my husband, who was not a good man. I could leave him because I'm going to start my own business, and I'm going to do something with myself that he told me I was always useless or whatever. So so I got into this business, and so my company is LifeVantage, and it's relatively new on the market, but it's new all-natural products on the market that can reduce your oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. So so it's like the equivalent, if you wanted to reduce your oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, you would have to eat 11 pounds of blueberries a day.
Wow. Who's got time for that?
Well, it's time for that, right? And so, or 20 pounds of raspberries to get the same amount of antioxidants. And so that's why I was like, oh, I'm going to try that, because I was like just a mess physically and emotionally. And so I'm trying to get out of an abusive marriage. And so I started taking it, and my symptoms pretty much went away because your immune system suddenly has this huge boost. And so it's not like you're taking the antioxidants. It's not a supplement. It's actually this new science called nutrigenomics, which is where nutrients affect the genes of your cells.
Vanessa, can you, I'm sorry, I'm not picking up the name of the company.
LifeVantage.
LifeVantage. Okay.
Yeah, and so it's going globally. It's going huge because instead of supplementing or taking antioxidants, you can just take an all natural made of 5 herbs, and it goes in, and it actually turns on the cellular protein called NRF2, a cellular protein in your cells, and then your cells start fighting free radicals on its own instead of eating antioxidants. So it's brand new science, and it's hitting the world pretty amazing. There's all these doctors and vets and physiotherapists and everything that are getting on board because they all love the science. And so, like I said, I saw it, and it totally changed my life because it was able to get me out of bed. My symptoms went away, my chronic fatigue went away, and I was able to leave my husband, and I'm going through a divorce, and I'm starting over my business. And so I'm just starting to sharing because I know so many people out there have health problems. So for me, it was an answer to get out of a bad marriage and just prove to myself that I can do that and I can do a business.
Yes, you can. That is a well warrior right there, ladies. Well done, Vanessa. That's great. So I hope everyone was paying attention to Vanessa's story, because part of sometimes when I coach with my clients, remember, it is the story that attracts and connects your most valuable client. And in telling your own personal story as part of your personal brand is an ideal way to attract and connect. And I was actually, if anyone is familiar with Barbara Corrin, who is a shark on Shark Tank, she's a fantastic real estate agent from New York, started from nothing, and her podcast again and again reiterates connection equals currency. So, and that's based on my know, like, and trust. If you make connections, people will want to give you money, not just because you sold to them or you forced them to do it, but because you made an honest to goodness connection with them. So that's what this coffee chat is all about, is to make those kind of connections. And Vanessa, I love your story. It's like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is fantastic. So I say, you know what, keep going, keep goal crushing, and make sure that you're able to build that wildly successful life you dream about.
Thank you. Actually, my word, I came up with the word, my team, in my business team, we're like, everyone should have a word that like inspires them. And, some people use joy or just like sums up your character or your goals or something. And my word was ignite.
Oh, I love having a word.
Yeah, that's one of the things we learned was call your team a word. So like one team, their name is Impact. They want to make an impact for people. But my team, I'm starting with Ignite because mine is basically like, I want to rise up out of what I've been through and do something that everyone told me my husband told me I could never do. So my word is Ignite.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, ladies, put your thinking caps on. By the end of this coffee chat, we're all going to have a word.
Awesome.
Right? So what is your word that describes you and your business and motivates you to get up on a Monday morning when you don't want to get up on a Monday morning to get some goal crush and crack-a-lackin' in your business? So you can make up a word, because I don't think gold crush and crack-a-lackin' is really a word. I just made that up. I like it though. Miss Sandy, have you found your volume yet?
Can you hear me?
Yes! Yay!
I had a speaker plugged in. I figured that was the problem, but I wasn't sure. So anyway, I'm glad to be here today, and I think it's time you came for a new wardrobe.
I know, right?
Anyway, I have a home-based business. I sell designer clothing, and I've started doing this about 5 years ago, not knowing what I was doing, where I was going, but it's been a huge learning curve for me to bring in, basically to find out where the market is, what to bring in, body types, colors, the whole ball of wax. And so I started out just kind of doing markets. I thought, well, I got to start doing something, and it's been good. I found certain markets that work and certain markets that don't. But now with the economy the way it is, I've now started bringing in a different line of clothing that's more affordable, because I started in being the garment group that I belong to. We bring in designer boutique type clothing, so it's more your higher end. But I've now found with the economy, it's getting Yeah, people are struggling out there. So now I came up with another line that I think is going to fill that void. And I'm hoping my first showcase, I'm showcasing it now at different markets in Drayton Valley, but I'm hoping now to hit Rocky with it starting at the trade show. So I'm hoping it's gonna go. I really do.
Mm-hmm. I can actually vouch for Sandy's eye for detail, her selection, and I always say, if you have a bodacious body like mine, because I'm not necessarily Cindy Crawford, but I'm certainly bodacious. So if you have a bodacious body like mine, she's got a line that'll make you look magnificent. I've got several pieces of sand. In fact, I have to stop myself to go to Sandy's place on a regular basis because I come home with something all the time, honestly. So if you're looking for something that's uniquely fitted to you, that is the quality of a boutique, and just really comfortable to wear. It's just, you can look dressy and comfortable at the same time, which sometimes is not necessarily the case. So Sandy's stuff is super comfortable and it looks great. So Sandy, I'm going to start with you. I'm going to go back to you because something that we haven't said is, how do we connect with each other? So how do we find what you do and your selection? Do you have a website? Are you on Facebook? All that kind of fun stuff.
Currently, I'm on Facebook right now. My company's called Fashions by You, BAYOU, and I post. I keep my Facebook page kind of updated with what I have brought in. In some of my photos, if you press on it, it'll show you the price on there. So I am in the midst of looking into maybe having a connecting website, but I haven't graduated that yet. This is kind of new and I need more experience in the website field. But yeah, you can find all my products there. Anything new right now, I'm showcasing all my new spring summer stuff that's just arrived. And also I forgot to mention, a beautiful bamboo line. Ladies are starting to catch on to that bamboo for layering.
Nice.
And your leggings and that kind of thing. And it's the bamboo is really catching on. And the idea of the clothing line is basically your tunics and your leggings. So you can kind of pair things up and layer things and just come and have some fun. So I do home parties. If anybody's interested, just get your ladies, and there's really good home party incentives. If you have a business and you want me to show up one day, I can set up in a corner and your ladies can shop away. So anything's open. I go anywhere. I pop up anywhere.
Sandy's your ultimate pop-up boutique.
Yes.
Awesome. So, Shauna, how can we get a hold of you if we want to travel the world, especially if we want to put the Mickey Mouse ears on and get to Disney?
So I have a Facebook page, which is Go Travel with Shauna K. My name is spelled with a W. And I also have a LinkedIn and sort of have Instagram, but I haven't really figured that one out yet. So, and anybody can email me too. My email is shauna.k@gotravelcompany.com. And yeah, so I post lots of specials on Facebook. There will be like tips on what to do when you go to Disneyland, what to do when you're traveling, how to pack, how to travel with children, and that kind of stuff. So mostly Facebook is the easiest way to find me. I hope to do the Chamber Trade Show in May as well.
Oh, you and Sandy will be together.
Yeah. I'm actually looking for somebody to share a booth with me if anybody wants to share one. And I do markets too around Rocky Mountain House, Caroline, Leslieville, Condor, all those different ones. So you'll always see me at those too.
Awesome. Thank you. So when this recording is posted, in the Facebook group, which I'm hoping will be by the end of today, then if you participated, go on and put those links in the comments underneath. Put those links to your pages. I don't know whether my social media team will like me saying that, but I'm doing it anyway. So put your links to your websites, your Facebook pages, all of those things to make sure that we can follow up with you after we get to meet you. So Kimberly, how do we get a hold of you if we're facing issues in relationships because of the oil field, or just managing a household, you know, in that type of environment? How do we get a hold of you?
I have a Facebook page as well. I'm more furiously working on trying to figure out how to do a website page, which would have all my business information on it. Well, like everybody else, it's a learning curve to get a website started. So I may be talking to Emma and Emily, is her name, soon. Yeah, so I have a Facebook page, and I will send my link to the bottom of this, and I have a personal page. Contact me on Facebook that way too.
Awesome.
And I do all my coaching online, so through Zoom. So unless you're in Grand Prairie, I'd love to sit down and have coffee.
Right? Or do a virtual coffee. Get your favorite cup of Grounded.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, there you go.
No, it's not coffee anymore. So that's my favorite cup of Grounded.
Yes.
Vanessa, how do people get a hold of you, dear?
Okay, so like probably most of you, I can't figure out Instagram, you know, whatever. And I have a Facebook page. You can find me on my normal Facebook page. I also do LinkedIn, and I have a website as well. I did not do it. Just so if you think I'm amazing, I didn't do it. The company actually gives me a free website. So I have a website, LinkedIn, and email is the best. So I will post those on the comments if you make them available.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So watching the Facebook group, and if I'll try and tag you, but if you're not my personal friend, then you need to become my personal friend, Michelle Andrushak. You'll find me on Facebook. Send me a friend request so I can tag you in the Facebook group as well. Miss Robin, how do we get a hold of you? Join your Candle of the Month Club and just make our houses smell so much better.
Well, I have a Facebook page. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
I have a Facebook page, and I have a website, and I can post them both on there.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a shame that they don't make scratch and sniff websites.
I know. Catalogs, it makes me crazy.
Right? Miss Brandy, how do we get a hold of you to order our coffee? By the way, just before I'm going to interrupt that question is, did you know everyone who has signed in to this coffee chat, you are going to be entered into a draw to win a bag of coffee from Grounded.
Yay!
That's amazing. So that's, you know, although I just don't want you to come for the coffee, for the free bag of coffee, but it's a bonus, right? So thank you to Brandy for that. I'm going to be drawing somebody's name at the end of the call, and we'll make that happen. So Brandy, tell us about how we can get a hold of you and interact with you online.
I think the best way is a Facebook page. I am currently working on getting Instagram, but right now you just go to Facebook and just search Grounded, and I'm up there, and I try to post daily, so hopefully I'll get a little quote up there that you'll like, and you'll come and see me and when you drive through Caroline.
Yeah, absolutely. Miss Kristen, how do we get a hold of you to talk about mortgages and buying our homes and all that kind of fun stuff?
So I am on Facebook and Instagram. My handle is For the Love of Mortgages. You can find me in either one of those places that way. I am also personally on LinkedIn and Facebook. And my website is fortheloveofmortgages.ca.
Don't you love that name, For the Love of Mortgages?
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. Now, Miss Lucy, how do we get a hold of you to book a party, make some beads, or have you make a creation that you can call your own?
On Facebook, we are Carlos Bead Store, so you can check us out. And the people, if you do not know who Carlos is, it's actually a guy that had brought the post office here in the area back in the early 1900s. So they name the area where we are Carlos. So and we had the post office. We were the last place the post office was open, and it closed in 1968. Before probably everybody that before you guys were born. And I'm old. What can I tell you? And then yeah, and we also have a website. I have a web designer that just is rocking Central Alberta. Her name is Paula Portelli, and for the amount of money she charges, she has brought us here so much. She's got a professional photographer. Like the amount of money she spends on your website to get everything ready is way beyond her cost. So I love her. She's amazing. So we're supposed to go live with our new website on Friday. And again, it's carlosbeadstore.com. And what else can I tell you? Just give me a call or send me a note, because I'm a techie. So I am on the phone. I have 2 phones that I answer people with, and I have an iPad and my computer. So and
you've come a long way, Lucy.
I know, it's all Michelle's fault. And I do have an Instagram account and a Twitter, but I have to hire out for people to do the Instagram. Facebook, I don't find that like because I like the personal touch that I do, because Michelle taught me so many years ago that you really have to show your people who you really are, and that how you relate to people. So videos to me were a lifesaver. I don't care, like today, no makeup, nothing. This is who I am. And that's why my business went up so high. It's because people could relate to me. You know, I have one of them face, like grandma or whoever, right? So anywho, and that's why videos are important. And I've learned, again, this weekend, how Facebook reacts to people posting versus people doing videos. And if you tell your audience to share and like, and share, you almost are the first one when people are looking for something in the how do you say, in the list, because Facebook recognizes how many people you know are looking for you or are on your site all the time. And I started putting, am I talking too long?
No, yeah, you're good. I'll get out the gong in a minute though.
Okay. So anyway, so what I've been doing on my Facebook page, because I have 2 businesses, is I'll put, okay, going live, let's say 5 p.m. So then I have people across Canada, because I have a big family, and that will jump in, and sometimes they'll jump out. Like I don't really, you see the people that are live with you, but you don't know who it is. And then I'll say to them, please, you know, like and share and whatever, because again, I want to get my name out there.
Absolutely. Okay, here's your gong moment. Lucy, you're awesome. You're awesome. I love how you're using social media. If you want to know how to do a DIY social media, follow Lucy, because she's great at it. One little caveat though, you have to be kind of careful. And Emma and Mia, you tell me if I'm BSing on this one, okay? So if you actually use the word share, like you actually physically ask your audience to share the post or tag a friend, or Facebook doesn't like that. What you do is you private message people and say, okay, I'm about to post, will you share this for me? Because Facebook can, if they catch you, and sometimes they have, if they catch you saying like and share and doing like a contesty kind of thing, they can, if you do it 1 too many times, they can shut down your Facebook account. And I mean, you lose everything.
What?
Yeah, Mia and Emma. Am I BSing on that? Oh, we have to make sure that you're not muted. Oh no, you're good.
No, I was just saying the Facebook algorithm is constantly getting updated. So there's definitely some words that they don't like when you use. And I know, Michelle, for you, there's been times when you've been running an ad and such, and just a single word, your ad is getting shut down. So it's definitely something to keep in mind if it is consistently happening. But I mean, yeah, it should be good to use those every once in a while, unless you're not running advertisements with them.
And it's more so really spreading your word. If you generally ask people like my stuff, share my stuff, you might get the few that really care. But if you do add that personal touch of saying, hey, will you help me out, like my stuff, share my stuff, and personally message them, then you're just creating that connection. So it might just be more effective in the end.
Yeah, so personal connections, have those online conversations. Social media is supposed to be social, but what, I want to go to my crew. How do we get a hold of Are You Social to do our great videos and our wonderful social media?
We have a website, www.areyousocial.ca. You can also visit any of our social media channels, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and it's all just at Are You Social Corp. And we really like to try to document a lot of the work that we've done for clients on those platforms. So you'll be able to see the photos and videos and some, photos of us working out in the field and stuff. So yeah, definitely a little portfolio of what we do.
And it's awesome. I mean, if you're a motorcycle fan, just tune in for the fun of watching it.
Yeah, we do. That's just exciting.
That's awesome. So, Kalina, how do people get a hold of you?
I am on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn, and I'm currently building a Facebook group. So on Facebook, I am Kalina White Coaching, and my Facebook group is Lifestyle Solutions with Kalina. And Instagram, it's the same. And on LinkedIn, I am just Kalina White. So I'm at all of those places, maybe a little bit. Try and post almost daily anyway.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So ladies, if you're in the WOW group, jump into Kalina's group, because she really has some daily tips and tricks on just how to live healthier, and who doesn't need that, right? I know that I follow that, and she's like, okay, here's a special way of making sure you get your water in today. And it's like, I've been drinking coffee all day. So, right? So how do I get my water in? And I love the tip that you've got in your group, that you have a water bottle beside your bed with lemon in it, and in the morning, just as you're getting up, you reach for the water bottle, and like you're downing 2 glasses.
Yes. Yep. This is 3 cups of water first thing in the morning. So I've already then had my 3 cups before I even, my feet hit the floor. So
that's amazing. So little tips and tricks to make better, healthier choices. So get into the Kalina's group. What's your group again?
Lifestyle Solutions with Kalina.
Lifestyle Solutions with Kalina. Awesome. Love Facebook groups. Love Facebook groups, because we can engage and we can connect and we can get to learn from each other. That's what the wisdom of WOW is all about. And we have Jacqueline in the house from Edmonton. Hi, Jacqueline. Would you introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, and how to get a hold of you?
I just had a few minutes. I looked up and realized, oh, you guys are still on, so I thought I'd join. Yeah, I recently moved to Edmonton. I was living in Edson, Alberta for a long time. I'm the founder of Great Parenting Simplified. It's a parenting movement of parents all over the world. And we do have a large and growing Alberta contingent, which is fun. And now that I'm in the city, I'm doing more speaking engagements, which is really fun. I spoke at a daycare last night and love that work. So yeah, Great Parenting Simplified is my Facebook page, and GPS Community is my group. I'd love to have you in either of those spots.
Awesome. I love Jacqueline's tagline, going from parenting to, well, here comes my Australian accent, so brace yourself. Going from parenting disaster to parenting master.
Oh, I like the accent. That's great.
Yes. Yeah, it's the AR words that I still, after 26 years, I still have, you know, when I say marketing and things like that, or, you know, when I've had a glass of wine, it comes out. So parenting, from going to from parenting disaster to parenting master. I love that. If you've got kids, you need to connect with Jacqueline for sure. So ladies, we are just a few minutes from wrapping up, but I love Vanessa's idea of having that word that gets you out of bed, that word that signifies who you are. And Vanessa, your word was?
My word is ignite.
Ignite.
Ignite, which is, you know, starting, rising. I don't know. It's funny because there was a team leader, like a top of the line business leader at my table once, and I had showed her that I just got a tattoo. Showed it says "Love remembers," because, you know, obviously the husband I was with didn't love me. So so I talked about love remembers, and I don't know. We had this huge conversation, and suddenly she was like, "Are you gonna like write the word ignite on your arm or something too, because I want to ignite out of nothing and become like really great and go on fire and set my team on fire and stuff." And anyways, there was this huge conversation, and she told me to get a tattoo get a flame tattooed on my ass, is what she said. So anyway, all the women at the table were like laughing so hard, the whole restaurant, everybody like turned around, and the manager came over and asked what was wrong. And I was like, nothing at all.
Well, so I love Ignite. It totally exemplifies what you're doing in your business and that you want to ramp it up to the next level. So I'm going to ask Kimberly. Kimberly, what's your word?
Can I get back to you and type it into the Facebook chat afterwards?
Absolutely, you can. Yep. I know some people need time to really think about it because it is an important word. So, Shauna, have you come up with your word yet?
I'm kind of leaning towards memories, just because that's what I help people do. I help them make memories, and in turn, I do it myself as well.
I love that. The memory maker.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Or Disney, but I think I'm not allowed to use that word.
I think that might be trademarked already.
Right.
Lucy, what's your word?
Okay, here we go. I'm so passionate. And I think that gets me going. Like when I get up in the morning and I start doing my brain dump, and I get going, and it's like boom, boom, boom. And I swear to God, I'm not on med. Maybe I should be.
No, if you've ever met Lucy in person, she's come to quite a few workshops I've run in person, and she'll walk and say, "I've already had 3 cups of espresso. I'm ready to go." So I love the passion. Passion is the word for you. Absolutely. Robin, what's your word?
I already had a word because I've had to do this before, and it's illuminate.
Oh, illuminate.
Yes.
Illuminate.
I love that word. I don't want to say it 10 times fast, but I love that word. Illuminate. Fantastic. So, Sandy, what's your word?
Oh, it might be corny, but horizon. There's always something new over the horizon, or something new coming up.
That's really powerful. Absolutely. Jacqueline, what is one word that you might say to yourself to get you out of bed and get crack-a-lacking in the morning to crush some business goals?
I think community. Yeah.
Community.
It's about the community.
Yeah, absolutely. Brandy, what's your word? Oh, you'll have to unmute yourself.
It's funny that you guys thought that, because it's actually grounded. That's actually how I came up with the name.
Grounded.
Yeah, it's why I needed to be grounded, and that had a double meaning, and yeah, so that's what's kept me going.
I love that. I love that you named your business like that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Emma and Mia, what are your words? Oh, I don't hear you. You might have to come closer.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. We chose the word passion.
And we chose it because every day when we come into work, we're able to put other people's passion into promotion. And it's also our passion to help other people. So, yeah.
That is awesome. Kristen, what is your word?
I would say for me, it would be resilience. For me personally, I've been knocked down quite a few times in my life, and I'm pretty open about that personally. But I always get back up, and professionally and just working with customers, you can get knocked down in your finances too, but it's never too late to make better choices. And I'm always really open with my customers about that too. So yeah.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Kalina, what's your word?
The first thing that come to my mind was empower.
That's the truth.
Thank you.
The truth. Absolutely. Kalina does empower you to live a lifestyle that is a marathon, not a sprint. Right, Michelle? Right? Not a sprint. Not a sprint. So, of course, my word is pretty simple. It's wow. It's wow. Wow is what gets me out of bed this morning. And empowering women to increase their profitability and increase their productivity through making solid business connections, engagements, and relationships. Because I one day I'm going to get a soapbox that says know, like, trust, because that's what we still want to do business with people. And I know the ladies from the inner circle who are in this group as well know all about my know, like, and trust model. So I say the word inner circle because there is another level of wow. So there is, we have wow inner circle mastermind groups that have 6, 7, or 8 different ladies that meet on a monthly basis to develop a mini tribe to support each other, learn from each other, and learn from your favorite business coach and an expert of the group's choice. So if you want to know more information about the inner circles, then shoot me a message. Just by a show of hands, I know we've got a lot of ladies, but who's a part of an inner circle in this group? Okay, most of my ladies. So I am starting up a new inner circle in April. It's a mini session. So April, May, and June, a mini session. If you're interested, then send me a private message on Facebook, or you can reach me at a new email, michelle@wowbiztribe.com. So Michelle at WOW, BIZ, tribe, TRIBE.com. So with that said, we're wrapping up and it's the last minute, and I want to make sure that everybody is in with the in crowd. So post your business names and your links to your businesses underneath this recording when I post it this afternoon. Should take me probably 60 minutes to convert it and upload it, so give me some time. And then what else is happening well this week? Oh, we have another online event. Get out. So Thursday night, Wow Mix and Mingle is happening from 5 to 7. So it's similar to Coffee Chat, but we talk about something specifically, like give us your best marketing tip. What do you do for work-life balance? So the topic of the next Mix and Mingle is how do you engage and connect with your ideal client? Because we're all about an engagement and connections economy now, not a marketing and sales economy. People don't like marketing and sales anymore. You know, they whiz by. We go to Netflix because we don't have to watch commercials. So in the Mix and Mingle session, I'm going to have what I call a group chat. I'll share some information about how to connect with your most valuable client through engagement and connections. So that's happening this Thursday. I will post a link to that event, and it's $10 to join. You buy your ticket, your $10 ticket, I send you a Zoom room, and you can showcase you and your business, and we'll make some real connections and talk about how to do it. I won't be recording that session, so it won't be posted. It's not like a coffee chat, so it's more of a learning opportunity and a networking opportunity for only the in-crowd who sign up for it. And we also have a luncheon in person the Thursday the 28th in Rocky Mountain House with our spotlight speaker is Lucy this time, sharing about what she does and her secrets of business success, because she is celebrating 10 years in business, I believe. Is that right, Lucy? Celebrating 10 years. So she's going to share some secrets of business success. So ladies, thank you for taking the hour today. I know it's valuable time on your part to have coffee with me. And we have a whole bunch of names in my hand. And, you know, in traditional Michelle fashion, I'm just going to throw them up and play 52. And whoever I reach for. Shauna, guess what? You won the coffee from Grounded.
Yay!
So if you live near Caroline, swing by and Brandy will have that for you. If not, we'll make arrangements for you to get that. Quite often it's delivered to me and then I take it to the next WOW luncheon. So, or it's just delivered to me and it suddenly disappears. So ladies, thank you for sharing about your business and what you do. Thank you for sharing your word and your stories and getting to know each other. The more you engage in WOW, the more you get out of WOW. So please, please, please keep engaging, keep chatting, keep posting into the Facebook group, and don't forget to get your tickets to the big WOW celebration, if you can see that, featuring none other than Michelle Romano on June 6th. So dress fancy because it's going to be a great night, and wear your bling, right, Lucy? Wear your bling. Okay, ladies, we'll wrap it up. Have a great afternoon. Be super productive. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you next time. Bye for now. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, kids.